starting fresh. All of that was a little confusing. This is what you come into when you're getting into the game. This is what it looks like. Um, this is kind of cool. I'm not even gonna lie. It took me so long to set this up. Please be proud of me. Um, so basically, when you first get in, new game, continue. I've got records. I've got people that have died in here. Don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Not that deep. So I'm using the numpad over here, like the 1 through 9, 0 through 9, on my right hand side to control everything. Like a mouse, you won't see me using this at all. I'm just going to set it off to the side over here in my other window so it doesn't interfere if I shake the table. I'm gonna die. I hope this is loud enough. I did a decent bit of trial and error, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get into it. Stop rambling like YouTubers do. Oh no. It's already happening. Okay, new game. Character creation. We don't need a tutorial. We're just gonna roll into it. Here's, classic difficulty is permadeath. You lose your character when you die. The whole world explodes and everything regenerates. Like you never even existed. Roleplay, which would be the one that I would suggest to the person I'm making this video for. Checkpointing at settlements. So if you find places, you can save at places. Sort of, kind of. So if you die, you kind of respawn back there. At least that's my understanding of it. Wander. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's roleplay, but more just walking around, more messing around, more doing whatever. Don't even get XP for killing. What's the point then? Anyway, I'm going permadeath because I'm going to go pretty much until I die. There are presets. You can go in and you can choose like different guys, including and the Dream Tortoise, Gunwing, which is a flying guy. Anyway, look over here. First Gardener. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna do a new character. No, we're not. I'm gonna do a random character because I am masochistic. Okay, random. Alright, we have a Warden with a lot of weird mutations. I'm not gonna promise that I know how to use any of these. He's very strong. He's decently smart, has a decent bit of willpower. Oh, well, no. Agility, intelligence, willpower, and ego are all decent. He's not as tough, but he's really strong, so he can beat the shit out of somebody. He just can't take a hit, I guess. He can burrow through walls. He's got fur. I don't remember what triple jointed does. I don't know what tonic allergy does. I'm assuming confusion is a psychic ability. That's a whole thing. So basically, the character that I have constructed has a species, a class, and of course he's a humanoid. I think all of them are. But so I will bring the mouse on for this. The Warden, that's kind of the character class. It's like it gives you your little perks or whatever. The mutated human, there's only 2 races in the game. There's a mutated human and a truekin, which are kind of like the cyborgs. You can like put chips in your brain and get abilities, and it's kind of cool. But mutated humans do this thing over here, where when they kill things or complete goals, they level up and they get mutations, and some of them are kind of weird and crazy. Like burrowing claws, you just have little spade hands, little mole hands. You can just dig around and do whatever. Light manipulation. I can make lasers. Just casually. I can just make lasers. Sorry, I reached up and it turned off my webcam because I realized I wasn't using it. But, and then Kindle, the one right above it, it's a fire. You just make little motes of fire when you're handed. It's kind of cool. So, mouse, go back away. And so I guess I'm just gonna roll with this guy because I'm not very good at the game. And so we're going to just go with this dude. I gotta figure out what triple jointed, tonic allergy, and confusion are for sure. But I've got a pretty good idea for the rest of them. And for the name, random. Hammerstrom. That sounds great. And for the pet, we have Ooh, ooh. That sounded like a donkey. So just so, I don't even know if you can see it. There's so many pets. Ooh is a dancing female baboon. There's also there's so many good ones in here, including two, but mechanical. There is Man Opener, which is a beetle. It kills things. This walking existential crisis, which is two shades that are you in two different times. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna make my own brain hurt. Um, Small Problems, which is a triple-headed tree root, I think that follows you around, and then a network of roots, which is just exactly what it sounds like, um, everywhere. But yeah, we have we have ooh, and that is who we're gonna go with. And for the next one, randomize. All right, we're going to the Desert Canyon Village. Random village in the desert canyons. Teaches wayfaring, one of those two. Plus 50 plus 50 reputation with equines, tortoises, and vines and brimes. So horses, tortoises, and grass, but not grass. All right, let's go. I'm gonna get right into the news. Creates the world. Trees grow best beside the dead. Wow. Deep shit, don't I, Arena? Okay. On the 23rd of Tishu E Ux. It might be Tishru 2. Tishru E Ux. You arrive at the village of Apir. On the horizon, Cud's jungles strangle chrome steeples and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled Spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. Alright, let's continue. Who was that, and why is he already yelling? It is too early. It is too early in the morning for this. Oh, wow, I have stances I can choose from. I don't want to be aggressive yet. Okay, let's press L and look around. There's me. Hammerstrom. Friendly, average, you know, relatable things. It's you! Physical features, claw, and thick fur. Equipped, slender leather armor, an iron buckler, iron longsword, torch, and leather moccasins. And I'm in a defensive stance. Just waiting on things to happen. And I'm perfect. Terrible. Anyway. If we look around a little more, we can see, ooh. Once again, friendly, average. She dances a beetle moon dance, limbs a twirl and aching with life. By day, the sun shines through the umbra of her fur like tinted glass, and she does what she must, but her heart longs for the moonlight. It's so deep for something that it's just not. Or it could be. I don't know. I'm just happy to be here. We have an alchemist table, a table and an alchemist table. Yeah, I'm not gonna read everything because I figure you might not want to watch me, read every single tiny thing, but I would. Bizarre contraption. I note this piece of information. Okay. What am I noting? Okay, knobs and rivets crisscross the inscrutable machine. This object is a monument to a scene from the history of the village Apir. A smite upon Nurium, legendary chef, protects Nurium, legendary chef. Hang on. I sneezed. This is the same thing. Oh, wait, hang on. Monument to the history of Apir. Curse Nurium, legendary chef, who promotes those who profane bread and wine. So, a smite upon. We're smiting the chef who protects the chef. The guy that protects himself, right? Cool. Not the guy himself, but the guy who protects the guy himself. Who is also the guy. What? And then also curse. What is their deal with this guy? So what I can do is I can look at things. I have to get close to it. I can look at things and hit enter, and I can examine. This the bizarre contraption is not owned by you, and examining it risks damaging it. You sure you want to do so? Yeah. It's chrome sculpture. Wow. Cool. So maybe I didn't break everything. What is this? Warden Whoa. How do you say that? Chagglesprig. Warden Chagglesprig. Mottled leaf shoots are splayed out in a rosette. They all bear the same imperfections. Okay. So, any character that has these, like, loved by, admired by, that people, they have standing with people. And so, basically, the way that you interact with them influences the way that other factions can interact with you in the future. So, for example, the first line says, loved by the fellowship, loved by the fellowship of wardens. I'll get it out eventually. This guy is a warden. Every settlement has a warden. I think just one. I don't know for sure. I haven't been playing very long, like I said. And so, this guy's the protector. He's like the guard. He's the whatever. If you go look up at the top by his name, it says Warden Chagglesprig, neutral, impossible. So he is neutral towards me. He doesn't give a shit about me. And if I did try to pick a fight with him, I would most assuredly die. So, I'm not going to do that because I want to actually be able to play the game. Ow, I'm in pain. But if you go down below his base demeanor, which is docile, he's usually friendly towards me. It says, loved by the fellowship of wardens, admired by the villagers of Apir for defending their village, and disliked by the denizens of Eid Freehold for eating all their fruit. So, what that means, basically, is there is a way to interact with this character to influence all these other factions that he has standing with. So I can talk to him, and I can ask him questions. I can trade with certain people. He, in particular, can't carry things, and so I can't trade with him. I don't even really know what he is, but there is something that you can do called a water ritual. And water is the currency in this game. It's also a very scarce resource. And so sharing your water with people in this universe is the most, I guess for lack of a better term, the most holy thing you can do. And so by giving him 1 dram of water, a single, drink, like a sip, if I'm thinking of my measurements right, I could be totally wrong, but for a sip of water, I say, your thirst is mine, my water is yours, and I begin the water ritual, which costs 1 gram of water. And so, you share your water with Warden Chagglesprig and begin the water ritual. Your reputation with the Fellowship of Wardens increases because I shared it with him, because they're chill. He's allied with that faction, so now because it went up so high, I'm now favored by that faction. Because they admire Warden Chagglesprig, your reputation with the villagers of Apir increased by 100 to 100, so it wasn't 0, big ol' goose egg, big ol' honk, up. And because they dislike him, he, she, they, him, your reputation with the denizens of the Eid Freehold decreased by 50 to 50. And so, because he had all of these different interactions in the history of the game's history generation, me doing that water ritual with him influenced my overall standing with all of the factions that he has interacted with. How they all know all at the same time, I have no idea. I guess they're telepathically just linked to this guy. But I can press space, and now we are water sips. And what that means basically is I can just spend some reputation and either get information, or if I have enough reputation, I don't know if you can read that, I can barely read it on my screen. It says, I would ask you to join me, water sip. And that costs a lot of reputation. Reputation is sort of a currency. It doesn't really have any other use that I am aware of, other than making different interactions easier or harder on you. And so I can get him to share a secret with me. But yeah, you know what? Why not? I haven't done this before, and I don't plan to keep this character alive for a super long time. Let's do it. Share a secret with me, Waba. Watch her sib. It will cost me 50 of my 250 reputation. Okay, decreased my standing enough to where that faction went from liking me to they're just like, I don't know, I don't give a shit about this guy. Then I continue. The warden shared the location of Moonba, Goat Folk Village. Now it's in my journal, in my location settlement section of my journal. And now I'm going to let him go live and drink water sip in the water ritual. And so, yeah, I can't do the water ritual with him again. It just opens the menu back up to be able to spend the reputation that I've earned. Live and drink. And so, I guess now we have a little bit of a goal. So there's Moonba. And it is, I don't really know, I guess the parsecs are the individual map tiles, which I'll show you here in a minute. But it's 11 parsecs west and 6 parsecs south of umlpoad. So we're here, we're in Apier, and then it is way up there, and so it's using another location as reference. Like this says 3 parsecs west and 4 parsecs south of Grid Gate, and I see... Actually, let me just open the map. That's not the map. There we go. Oh, I'm moving by accident. Whoops. Okay. Now, I'm going to look instead of just moving around. Ah, there's the Great Gate. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those are parsecs. Cool. So 4 parsecs south, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 parsecs west, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm in. That's where Apier is. So if we're going to the Goat Village, I'm already getting sidetracked. You know what? I'm just gonna get sidetracked. Screw it. We're not going to Goat Village. You kidding me right now? You gotta be joshing me if you think it was gonna stay on track. Alright. Who is in here? Who is in here? Who are you? Oh, okay. Pig farmer slouches in the heat. A beaten leather hat is pulled over low eyes. Sweat glistens on the scruffs of hair on her cheeks. Her hands are caked in mud and salt. Loved by the villagers of the pier, hated by trees for digging up the remains of their ancestors. Let me talk to this person. What the heck? My services are available if you have work to offer. I'm not going to do the water ritual with them because I don't really think I want trees. I don't want to be on the bad side of trees. Alright. It's the sacred twilight that you're here, friend. Roaming specters. I asked him for work. Roaming specters came to our village the other day. While breaking bread, they spoke of a... Did I say specters? Yeah. They spoke of a fascinating place, some flattened remains. But they wouldn't reveal the location. Will you find it for us? It will be a great boon to the prayer prospects of our village. It will compensate you for your work. Here's located somewhere between 5 and 9 parsecs west of 23rd Yirkapar. Live and drink. Sure, I'll do that thing. Some flattened remains. Wonderful. I guess I'll check real quick without the other door. There's a statue of somebody over here. It's a graded stone statue of Nurium. I can't read. Right. It's just a statue. It's about the chef that is so loved by everyone. Why? What are you doing? Oh, lying on a client asleep. Okay. I was wondering why you're blue. Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, there's a guy next to him. Another pig farm. Her. I don't know why I apply him to everything that I don't or am not aware of. Okay. Oh, yep. Legendary apple farmer's daughter. That's a long one. I'm not gonna read all that. There's a lot of words. This is somebody's house. Lying on a hammock. Oh, from it. These are merchants. they're kind of everywhere. They got a little bit of everything. Um, they are, if you know anything about Khajiit from Skyrim, that's the way I kind of envision them in my head, except and the Khajiit are like roaming traders. They come from the desert lands of elsewhere. Um, very, very nomadic people. The Dromad, it's really funny in this universe. Um, water is, like I said, very, very scarce. And so they are very fitting in my mind. Let's trade with them. Welcome, human. What do you desire? Let's give you. I think all of your things are far too expensive for me because I don't have any water to trade. Spark Tick Plasma. Vine Wafer. Those are kind of watery. Oh, I do have. Do I have money? You know what? I'm gonna attempt to. I'm gonna buy like 5 of these just to have them. And then we are going to figure out and trade. I just want to do 5. Yeah, I don't. Because it says $61 down at the bottom. See, this is how much I don't know about this game still. I don't even know how to trade yet. I don't think I actually have any money because my water skins are empty. Let me go look at my. Oh, I have fresh water. Huh. I have canteen and a water skin. Wonder what that's about. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. Whoa, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm gonna punch a wall a couple of times for good measure, just to make sure my still work before I go out into the wild. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Totally did that on purpose. Did not accidentally just whale a wall. Who are you and why are you blue? Oh, crazy person. Okay, so my cannabis converts will send you on a mission. Wanderer, you venture northwise into the great desert and nearer the 6 days still. Why do you ask? I would beg you make an offering to the sacred well of my bauble. Moon and sun, I beg you. Why can you not go? And I would be a smoldering heap, death by the ray of a dawn glider. I would be a slug-riddled corpse by the rifles of the Isakari. There's no kindness in the great desert. I cannot go and live. What is the 6-day silt? Great magnanimous temple of glass, the sacred offering well, and history in stone relief. Peopled by the argent fathers in statue and light sculpture, encircled by the grand bazaar. I hear there are many more. Yeah, there are more people there than numbers in the void, and their chatter makes it sound wholly raw and new in the world. Will you go there and take my bauble? Will you offer it at the well where I cannot? Your bauble? Yes, my neighbor can tire of the tail. I fished it out of a mound of pig stool. My heart has stirred before at the sight of chrome. But to free a small splinter myself, slide a bead on the abacus of beauty. Will you go then and offer my bauble at the well? I will make the journey. Moon and sun, friend! You have my deep and many silent thanks. Here, take the trinket now, and if you are ever to return, let us visit again. Live and drink! Live and drink. I receive an odd trinket. New quest, oh glorious Shekaniah. Okay, let's see what he gave me. Well, that's explanatory. Odd trinket. See if I can examine it. It is a salt mill. That's like a carved and stained olive wood houses the steel teeth that grind irregularities from cooking salt. And he just wants me to throw it into the... He wants me to throw it into a well. Okay. I guess. This well, by the way, is... You hit the right button. All the way. All the way. All the way. Here. it's yeah. There's salt dunes. This is the pest desert he was talking about. And then here's the 6-day still. So I'm not going to get my hopes up that I'm actually going to be able to accomplish that. But I'm going to see if I can do something. So, let me see, what do I want to do first? There's a lot of neat little places. I went to Red Rock once. Let's see what the rusted archway is. An arc of rust paints the sky and circles the path once taken by gargantuans in chrome. Okay. Sounds like a noble goal, isn't it? Current location. So typically you'll use that overworld map to move around, but I actually, I've been watching too much Krug Smash, and that's the entire reason pretty much I'm playing this game anyways. And he is a stubborn lad that likes to do things old school. And so he simply does not use fast travel. Unless he pretty much is just lost and has to. Oh, yeah, that wall deserved it every second. Right. Oh, real quick, I'll go through my little abilities. I've got it. Aggressive stance, gain one of your penetration rolls. This gives me... This is weird. So this one's got all positive all the way around. This one's got a negative effect, but gives me +2 to my armor penetration. Shield slam. I can knock the holy crap out of somebody. I can laser. Oh, I can turn the... I didn't know I could turn the ambient light off. That's handy. Okay, I'll turn it on. Keep it on. I turned it off. Alright, we're gonna keep it on. Because it's in the middle of the night right now, and it'll be very dark if I don't. Who are you? You're just another apple farmer. The brawny mustachioed man wears a white apron stained with the juice of star apples. It's a very descriptive game. They all have the same kind of description, but it's a very nice thing. Just a very, very neat visual. But anyways, I'm moving with just one little bitty tip tap at a time. I don't know if you can hear me clicking and clacking. Let me check my map. Okay, I've got a ways to go. What did you just do? Oh, and also over to the side, to the full right side of the screen. That's everything that is happening, in the order that it is happening. So you see down at the bottom, like the last 6 of them, that random thing that just happened, are actually right above that. It says you toggle ambient light off, on, off, on. It's literally just telling me what I did. There's also a lot of, you pass by a tree. I guess that's if you're just not paying too much attention, like if I get too close to this tree, or I walk through it, you pass by a dog through a tree. But, ooh, ew, jumps. Why did you do that? You just be yumping. Oh, why did the game save that? It's always a great thing. Love that. And that only applies if I, like, quit out or the game crashes or something. It doesn't matter if I die. If I die, it's over. Where? Okay. A weird little spot. Okay, we have creatures. 2 of them are flying. That's what those arrows mean above them. Or, like flashing over them. We have a feral dog. Be friendly. Feral dogs are cool. A snarling mess of matted hair. We also have 2 giant dragonflies. They're flying. They are of average difficulty. The dog is also of average difficulty if things are ever in a pickle. There's more dragonflies. Many more dragonflies. I cannot do anything to the dog that I'm aware of. Let's see, what does it do for me? From your location to a target location. Use nearby enemies. Kindle. Ignite a small fire with your mind. Laser. Burrowing claws. I can just destroy walls after 4 penetrating hits. Nice. Okay. Oh. I don't know. That is a checked out. Hang on, real quick. I'm just curious. What is this path I'm looking at? It's very shiny. Oh, that's a turret. Okay. Let's look over here and see. Rifle turret. Weapon is mounted on the splayed legs of an automated tripod. It's equipped with an Issachar rifle, so the guy earlier talking about being riddled with Issachar bullets. Then we have up here a bear. Just a bear. Hostile and he's tough, so I have hiccups now, by the way. Would probably have a rough time getting a hold of him. Grizzly bear is huge and wild. She has devoured the infant child. The infant child is unaware she has been eaten by the bear. A.E. Houseman. I'm not familiar with that, but go pop off, I guess. Okay. That is how quickly this game goes if you make a wrong move. I wasn't aware that that turret was going to kill me in one shot. But what happened is, I'll bring the mouse back onto the screen. So, it missed me all of those other times, and then finally hit me once. Up here is my health. So as you can see, I have a 0 of 13 health. I had 13 to begin with. I was very healthy. If you come down here, we see the rifle turret hits you 4 times with a lead slug for 21 damage. You die. Absolutely merciless. I think that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, all the promises I made, all the quests I was supposed to complete mean nothing. Oh no. Alright, well, how long have I been going? 30 minutes. I'm gonna go one more. We're gonna go classic, we're gonna go new, mutated human. I'm actually going to make a character real quick. So this is another thing that you can start. So hang on, we go to new. Instead of hitting random on everything, you go between these two. Mutated human. And then here's all of the classes. This is what we were, and I guess I will be +2 agility, akimbo, pistol. Okay, those are the skill that he has. So he's dual wielding pistols. He also has +200 reputation with mysterious strangers. That just sounds like fun. We're gonna go for it. All right. These are different. They're called morphotypes. The different ways that your mutations can manifest. All I'm gonna do is do multiple arms. Heightened hearing, heightened quickness. Actually, no, just heightened quickness. And I'm gonna put wings on him and night vision, because it's nice to have. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm also going to do a whole bunch of agility. Probably do that much. Don't need strength with this build. Might want to be a little tough just in case something happens. Ability to examine artifacts, that's always a fun one. Take that back down, like 18 or something. Then we go, make him very haggly boy. Yeah, I'm not worried about any of these other skills, so I'm just gonna go full agility, and we're just gonna send it. Unspent points. No. I'll stick him in willpower. Sure. Alright, let's roll. Alright, so this is my character. Yeah, he's got a lot less attributes than the other guy did. Randomize the name. Mahwar! Just because he sounds cool. And I know kind of what this guy is. Actually, yeah, since I'm doing like a full-on like person. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm reading too much. I'm gonna do this one because I think it's hilarious, and I want you to see it. So we are gonna randomize this one again. It really likes that desert village. Okay, fine. All right, and I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna run out into the world. All right. On the 29th of Ux, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Yopa, along the far rim of Magrayi, I believe is how you'd say that, the Great Salt Desert. All around you, moisture farmers tend to groves of iridium water vine. There are huts wrought from I can't read right now. Rock salt and brine stuff. On the horizon, cuts jungle strangled chrome steeples and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray, pierces the cloud-ribbon sky. There's always just a guy yelling. And it was this guy. We're gonna talk to him immediately, because you have the quest that I want. What is the 6th day still? Oh, man. I got this. It's the same exact thing that we just talked, or that we observed in the last one. So here is a warden. This guy's just loved by everyone, so we'll do the water ritual with him. Reputation up, and now we're chilling. I journey north. If you don't get dry roasted by fire snakes, ought to be a time of the times. Better hit all the food stalls for samples. Yeah. Alright. Live and drink. Oh. Me. Who is that? Am I? Here's our little friend, Eros. Antenna splay from their brood-stanic face at just the right angle to form the love frustum shape. Or a shape phenomenologically proven to rouse the spirit into filling the body, and their expression is an atlas of grooves that reads as dumb desire. Their engagement style is aggressive. Their physical features include 2 love cudgels. Take that however you will. They are also perfect, which is just the condition that something's in. Alright. So I'm not going to stick around here. I'm going to move along. Why is that one purple? Alright, we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. So this is just a statue. I'm rushing through it now. I know I'm gonna die again, so I'm not gonna read too much or keep you too much longer. I want to know why this is purple. Graffitied tombstone. Rest in peace. Gunned down by a fire ant. Now I know that fire ants have guns. That's kind of another cool thing, is the game just drops little like hints everywhere like that. And so the graffiti scrawled across the surface reads, answering that questions giveth me satisfaction. Alright. Okay, this is how fast you move if you just hold down the arrows, and so that's what we're gonna do. First let me... Okay. Nope. What is that? Oh man, I kind of want to go there, but I'm gonna go up, actually just north to Red Rock. So a naturally reddened outcropping of stone juts out of the salted crag. So that is where I died one of my last playthroughs, the most successful playthrough that I had. Let me get out of the map. And I'm just gonna go north. That guy's yellow because I think he's the elder here. Yeah, he's like one of the... Oh, cat! Phosphorescent kitty. We pet the cat. They meow, and I am glowing. I still don't know what that does. They are like a half invisible, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we're just gonna wing it. Just rolling on up here. I have fly, which means if somebody tries to get me in melee combat, I can get away from them pretty reliably. Not 100%, but pretty reliably. We're gonna float on, not even float on, I'm just walking. I discovered the workshop of Shwishramir, legendary hatter. I leveled up because I found this. I leveled up 4 times. 3 times. I'm level 4. I'm scared. I don't know what that means. You know the location of the workshop of Shwishramir, legendary hatter in the location. Merchants! Oh, are you a merchant? Where are you? Oh, wait a minute, I rushed into that. Electrofuge! Customer hair stayed stiff and static charge across its octet of spindle legs, and it crackles as it crawls. So it is an electrical spider. He's also quite hostile. And I'm just gonna make sure I have my stuff equipped first. Oh, I'm a gunslinger. Ha! This is not my normal character. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess first I will see, what is this odd trinket I have? Wow. Bobble level. Okay, that's what he sent me with. Okay, I have gun. I would hate to kill my companion. There we go. Okay, that was terrible and I hated it. Hello? Hello? I guess I'll get. I now have 2 new hats. Look at them. Leather wrapped fur. The skull is stitched in the brimless style for those who prefer fitting into cracks over shading the jeweled eye. Whoa. That might be a euphemism. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna... I guess that's the workshop. Oh, there's a freaking crocodile. Look at this guy. Her hoary, cracked scales look like marked stone. Physical features. Bite. My physical features include shooting, apparently. This is one of the things that Eros does. The force field that popped up. It didn't really do me much good, but it it was there. And so I'm gonna keep on trucking. Actually, hang on, I'll be right. I'm back. Hello. We have returned. Jesus, it's still so loud. I'm gonna drink some water. A little quickie. A little quick sip of water. Oh. I've got to figure out how to survive. It's a goat. Alright. So, speedrun continues. Where am I right now? I am right on top of where I am wanting to be. Let me look. Yep, Red Rock. Here. Oh, that's a little weird place. With it in earth left. Okay. I'm gonna stay right where I am. And I guess move just a little bit more north. I'm still at the outskirts of the Red Rock. I think I passed it. I did. Yep, this is Red Rock. Surface, it says, specifically. Okay. So I have to find it. We locate. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna go down the stairs. I'm gonna go down the stairs. Okay. What the heck is that already? Cave spider. Hostile. Average. Bits of still. It is spindle-limbed and skittish. Bits of its silk comb are stuck to its underhairs. Physical features. Fangs. Alright, cool. I'm gonna shoot him. What do you mean? Oh, I got the wall. Never change, Iraq. There's just a force field trapping us in this room now. Which is great. The spider has evaporated. I'm very unsure as to what is going on right now. I thought something was getting thrown at me. Hard and blooded Eros scans the area for gifts. Fascinating. Okay. Still scanning. That's so nice of you. Alright. That spider has evaporated. What is this? Nope. Hard beetle bum. Apparently I can't see it in the big picture. Bonnet blue wings contour to its abdominal balloon, puffed out to blimpish volume by the garbage it has eaten. Oh, you do you, buddy. I feel that. Spiritually. Just trying to recept the above. Trying to pick a significant event from the life of an ancient Sultan Reshef. As Starfarer's Quay, Reshef consulted with the mysterious strangers and learned the secrets of the Gyre. By cause of the misdeeds of the elder Sods and Sultans, star beings had levied a curse on Cud. Reshef vowed to make right from this wrong, and redeem our doomed world. Interesting. I now know things. I'm stuck in a freaking pit of asphalt and web. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. So this is a fun thing that happens. So they're just plants that just attach themselves to walls and decide to attack you. This one specifically is a jilted lover. Hostile of average difficulty, at least for me right now. Murderous Siri, I think that's how you say that. Mottled with thorns, reach for warmth of a body. They hug the hair in desperation. Physical feature, thorns. Okay, I gotta reload. I reloaded. I'm going to not do that apparently. Shoot it. You're a continued function. Oh god. Alright. I am missing. Finally, I got a hit. He hit. There we go. Like I was the first one out of the second barrage. Nothing in this room. Oh! Can I punch you? Oh, it really... I'm stuck! Okay, now I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna sit right here and just rest. Thankfully, if you're away from enemies, you can just rest and heal, which is what I just had to do. That was terrible. Got me down to 1 health before I got away. Also, there's just random pools of liquid all over the ground. Like, this is just a bunch of asphalt. Underneath me right now, there's bloody, brackish asphalt. Down here is tarry salt. All just in different mixtures of the same stuff. What just happened? Okay. Oh, that's just me splashing through things. Being stuck in asphalt, in webs. Salty asphalt. Yeah, asphalt is not fun. It just has the mechanics of a car. Alright. Screw you. Nope, there you go. Now we're gonna go, down. Even farther. What's over here? Salty water. So pure water, rather, like in real life. That's not what I said. Salty water and fresh water are two completely different things, and two completely different values. Like the water in this bottle, very much is drinkable. It's valuable. If I gave somebody a bottle of salt water, they'd probably slap the shit out of me. Sure it does. What is that? Oh god, chameleons. Chameleons suck balls. I've leveled up somehow. Your genome enters an excited state. Would you like to spend more mutation points to buy a mutation before rapidly mutating? Yeah, sure, why not? So it gives you options. After a certain point, you just randomly start to mutate, and you get a choice. I can get 1 of 3 abilities. That's interesting. Okay. Release a burst of corrosive gas. That hurts. That would probably also hurt me. Regulate your body's release of adrenaline. You can increase your body's adrenaline flow for 20 rounds, plus 10 quickness, which may make me just faster. As far as like the turns go, so like every turn, every click at which the world goes around has a value of 100, and so every bit above 100 you are, the more things you can get done in the pace of the world going. And so, for example, if we were playing chess and we both have the stock number, which would be 100, then I would make a move and then you would make a move. But if we were playing chess and I had like 200 for that number, for the quickness number, which is double what you have, I would make a move, and then I would make another move, and then you would make a move. And so that's kind of how that rolls. Fusing Venom. That would be nice. I'm gonna do adrenal control. Release adrenaline. Okay, I'm gonna do more arms, because that's totally going to help me. Now I have 2 sets of arms for sure. I also have 219 slugs. Holy crap! I will never need ammo again. I say with full confidence. Give me that. What is this? Red root. Oh, it's just angry plant. Skin peels in the rubber belly, rubber, as it hums with the grounding bass. The shoots throb in upsetting staccato. Interesting. So I'm just gonna shoot it. Already. Okay, cool. Shoot. Hey. 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 There we go. I couldn't move. How am I not able to hit this thing at all? Oh, I shot not myself. Did I? I think I just accidentally shot. I did. Okay, I'm gonna turn akimbo off so I can just get a shot. Am I hitting you? No, it shouldn't be. Okay, you're fine. What is happening right now? That's very confusing. Hostile. I'm gonna turn my akimbo back. Levels critical at auto harm. Oh. You know, I have a feeling this is where I die, because that's a bear. I'm coming. Let me... I think I just wasted that. It's fine. I keep getting stuck. Oh, wait, I don't have to rifle through garbage anymore. That's interesting. That's a different character class. This wall's green. It's graffiti. If you stand by, I will tell you by whom. I think is what that says. Okay, I found the, I presume, final level of the dungeon. I'm going to shoot you before you become a problem. You are famished, you will act more slowly until you... Okay, so we're gonna eat. Cannot do that while waiting. There we go. Make a little camp, do a little interact, whip up a meal. You toss a smidgen of rust, an engraved gem cutter's face, a smidgen of Equimax hair into a pot, and stir. You eat the meal. I am sated. Somehow, that was enough to make me happy. Very interesting. Crush the bottle. Kill it. Came back. Anyway. free will. Alright, so we're gonna go downstairs. As soon as I get unstuck, there we go. I am now 3 strata deep, which I presume means I am 3 layers underground. Oh. Very unsure as to what's happening over there. I am scared and confused. Snapjaw Scavenger. These guys are kind of a nuisance anymore. Like the scavengers themselves. There are, of course, different ranks of these guys. Tussocks of fur, dressed skin. Whoa. Tussocks of fur, dressed skin stretched over taut muscle. Upright she stands, but she looks ready to drop onto 4s. Her snout snarls and her ears twitch. She barks, and her hyena tribeskin answer. This guy is better in numbers. It has the swarmer feat, which basically means if you are surrounded by them, they do more damage. Or are more likely to hit. And why did I get closer to it? I need to reload. Oh no. Yeah, they're not too hard to deal with. They're just mildly annoying. Slime. You know, I think I'll take a club. I'll equip it. Sure, that's my primary hand. For definitely. Okay. Nope. Oh, hang on. Bloody giant amoeba. So these guys are a problem too. Yeah. Once again, it's not hard. The game is hard. It's not hard to die. So yeah, this is pretty much the same spot I died the first time I played, and so this has been my entire experience thus far. So yeah, now I'm going to learn how to edit a video. Let's do it. I'll see you later.